Why is there a fat Beerus? Oh god, it's a fat Beerus. I've only ever seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged. You think I'm caught up?
No.
Generic intro in the DBcember here, back with some more DBcember. Today we have the bonus episode from the top Dragon Ball villains DBcember, and it is the Dragon Ball Super, which I know absolutely nothing about Super because I've only ever seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which only got up into the Cell Saga, never even touched the Buu Saga, but I have learned so much from these past DBcembers. You want to check out last week's video, which was the part 5 of the top villains. I'll leave it right up there, also link down below in the description. Maybe I should make a DBcember playlist for people to binge watch. But after this week, then we're going to jump into the top 24 videos, which is crazy that there's more than 24 video games for Dragon Ball, but it has been around for forever, and so have video games. So I'm excited to learn about that, and people have told me to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot in the gaming channel. Maybe I'll do in the future. There's a lot of other games I need to play for the first time, like Zelda and Portal and just Bioshock. That's actually coming after Halo Infinite. I'm done with that. So I'm excited to get into this one. It's kind of short. Also 2016. Wow, that's a throwback. But I'm excited to get into this. Thank you all so much for the support you've shown all of my DBcember videos. And I'm glad that you're enjoying them. Apparently people don't react to DBcember, but I am, and I've really enjoyed it, and you all have as well. I read every comment, leave some down below. Shout out to the patrons. They get the videos a day early. A lot of people have a paywall on the channel. I'm here to make you smile, not make you pay. Let's jump on into this. Try to keep these intros short. But DBcember, let's go. But this is Dragon Ball Super, right? Yeah. The bonus episode. Question mark?
Super Villain Special.
Oh.
Where all the villains are just super.
Kaiser, please. Have
Super villains.
Holy shit, Kieran, aka Lord Moonstone, cornerstone of
Oh.
TFS Gaming and Undertale speedrunner?
one and the same.
Never played
gentlemen.
Undertale.
I'm taking time away from my busy schedule of building Gundam models and violently whipping one kids to talk to you guys about the villains of Super.
Okay, but where's Taka?
Talking about the villains of Super
No,
is
bring that-
complicated.
give me Brock-
While
give
there
me
have been a
Taka.
plethora throughout the first 70 episodes of the series, 2 of them were actually featured in the latest Z films, and one of them is Frieza with a
Golden
tacky paint
Frieza.
job. As for those wondering why Super is not being covered, let us make our case.
Why not?
It's
Yeah, why?
not over yet. A huge part of some
Oh,
of these
Dragon Ball
characters
Super's
have
going
been their
on.
effect
Or
the
was in
franchise as a
2016.
whole. And as of right now, it's too close
I
to
was
the
wondering
ball
why.
dropping to see how high it'll bounce.
I
We
was
just
wondering
wrapped
why.
up the Goku Black arc, and honestly, Beerus' character in Super is different enough from Battle of Gods to warrant a separate analysis. At least in our
Oh,
eyes.
so Beerus is
Feel
also
free
gonna be
to
in this
flood
one?
the comments below with your disagreement while Kaiser rolls his eyes and keeps editing Broly.
Firstly, there will
Broly.
be spoilers
When
about
Broly?
the villains of Super. If you are not caught up by the time of this recording, either close
Do you
this
think I'm
video
caught up?
and go to Crunchyroll, or wait for its
I've
upcoming
only ever
run
seen
on
Dragon Ball Z
Toonami,
Abridged. You think I'm
or
caught up?
deal with the consequences. Second, Beerus and Frieza are both on the full list. While the latter was a
Why
given,
is Frieza
the
back?
former has been of debate for some viewers. I bring this up because we can't talk about Super without discussing the effect that it had on both of them.
As not to languish too long on future entries, let's keep it short. The interpretation of Beerus within Super's continuity differs in subtle but significant ways that paint his character quite a bit more
What, is he more of a
malicious
villain?
than the original film.
Okay.
In Battle of Gods, we're not subject to the finer
He just
details
wanted
of his
food.
craft. It's merely implied,
Him-
though completely believable,
Vice-
that this
Vice-
Catman can
Vice-
Catman do the
Vice-
job of blowing the
Vice.
planet to smithereens before you can say Cat loves.
The first time you see Beerus in Super, he destroys half a planet simply
Because
from
the food is
his taste
greasy.
from one dish
Yeah.
prepared for him. He's not nearly as forgiving nor fun as we immediately
Like that
see
Rick
him
and
at
Morty
Bulma's
episode.
Party. While Super gets there eventually, it doesn't depict Beerus in an empathetic or at least understandable light. He feels
There's the
more like a
food.
villain and less of an
Food reaction
antagonist
channel.
for the heroes, and it's unfortunately to his detriment.
Got one of those.
And
Gonna
his
try
apparent
banana.
ennui
Hopefully
that is
tomorrow.
implied during the battle with Goku never really
What is he
amounts to
kicking?
anything, and merely drags
What is
him
he playing
down
hacky
from being
sack
a
with?
fun yet threatening villain that charmed us in the films. It really just left a bad taste in my mouth.
Why?
And while the Goku Black arc provides us with the fantastic moment where he
Uh-oh.
personally eliminates Zamasu, the rest of the arc paints
Wait.
him as borderline incompetent. Then again, the arc itself kind of makes a point out of knocking gods off their golden throne, so maybe that was the point?
Oh, speaking of
Sure.
gold, woo boy, the
Golden
Resurrection
Frieza.
F arc. Way to miss an opportunity to expand on a film that desperately needed more time to explore its characters, then completely.
Well, wasn't Resurrection
well,
F like one of
we
the
use
best
sound of a
movies they
bowel
made?
movement here, but more classier than that.
But it's implied.
We won't discuss the huge technical problems that plague the arc and focus merely on the story, which,
Frieza's
interestingly
just
enough,
back for some
works
reason.
for Frieza here. I mean, more than the film did, at least.
While the arc still suffers from the lack of tension that permeated the last half of its film, Frieza's cruel, vicious, and irredeemable
Jesus.
nature is in full effect.
Did they have the same voice actor?
Between his
Because I know his voice
merciless
actor just
torture of
passed away
Gohan, his brutal
recently.
training regimen with Kaguma, and the murder of Piccolo, he feels a lot more like the bloodthirsty tyrant that we remember from the original. And speaking of Kaguma, Ginyu makes a return in a humorous, borderline brilliant manner that helps tie Super even deeper into the lore of the franchise.
But the actual episodes themselves are a slow plotting mess, stifled grievously by scheduling errors and behind-the-scenes frustration. So while the characterization of Frieza still ultimately rings true, the actual manner in which the story is told is just inexcusably poor. Luckily, the arc after it gives us a pretty hefty step up.
The Universe
I like
6
Vegeta's
tournament was
outfit
the
with the
first
gray.
real opportunity Super
Why
had
is there a
taken
fat
to
Beerus?
bombard
Oh
us
god,
with
it's a
new
fat
characters,
Beerus.
ideas, and
Wait, that's not
possibilities.
actually Beerus. That's a
While
different
Beerus
character. I
having a
remember
brother
that.
is a little
Yeah.
cliche, the alternate universe brings a colorful and diverse cast of challengers with it, as well as the Super Dragon Balls and a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading
Oh, there's
card
a side-
monster.
With the exception of
That
Frost and
is
maybe
literally-
Champa, none of these characters are
what was it,
really
Winged Dragon
villains,
Raw?
though. The entire Universe 6 team are all decent guys in their own right, or at least we assume so much with Winnie the Pooh Bear over here.
Oh,
And none
Winnie
of them
the Pooh.
display
That
much
is Winnie the
malice
Pooh.
or evil intent during the entire tournament. They're more so challengers for our heroes to overcome.
Which is absolutely fine, as
okay.
Champa's quest for Earth raises the
Champa,
stakes
that's his
just
name,
high
okay.
enough to keep the tensions up as the tournament unfolds. While the entire arc is a little up and down, it's rife with great
So this
character
isn't a
moments,
ranking
some
system. This is
breathtaking
literally just him
animation,
talking about
and
the villains,
opens
the best
story
villains.
up to almost endless possibilities. Also, we get to meet the Omni King. Jury's still out on whether or not that's a good or bad thing, but personally,
Sure.
I love the little shit.
Kaiser being wrong aside, he's right about the character moments.
Oh.
Piccolo getting the opportunity to prove his worth as
The
a fighter
Omni King.
was
I learned,
definitely
met him
appreciated.
in Cell
It's a
vs. my
little
Devil Artemis.
frustrating that the win goes to Vegeta. Though, in its own
Also,
right,
Home for
this
Infinite Loose, that
demonstration
video
of
should have
character
already
growth
been
after
out by
letting
me,
Frieza
the new
blow
episode.
up Earth by instantly one-shotting his Universe 6 counterpart is satisfying, and it also sets up for several more entertaining battles later.
Magetta isn't the most fascinating character in the lineup, but
That's
his
a
fight with
robot
Vegeta is
with
full
lava?
of turns and complications that forces Vegeta, the second strongest Universe 7 contender, to adapt rapidly as the odds are stacked against him. And the moments we get with Cabba are downright engrossing as they show
Cabba?
legitimate
Name it
substantial
Cabbage?
growth for Vegeta, who adapts to the role of teacher with surprising yet believable ease.
Kappa's also
I'm
a
guessing
really
he's also
interesting
Saiyan.
character, giving us
The
hints at
hair.
a reformed Saiyan race, who I hope we'll get to see more of.
Oh, in a different
But
universe?
the biggest
Okay.
contender here is obviously the Hitman himself, Hit.
Hit.
Unfortunately, though,
Can you,
the
like,
series only gives us a
pause
tiny
time?
glimpse into the character, who is lush with fascinating lore.
He's like an assassin,
His ability
I
is
think.
deadly, his profession is exciting, his age
Yeah.
and demeanor are imposing. But as Goku says, he doesn't have the opportunity to go all out.
Goku.
But that doesn't mean the battles between Hit and Vegeta and subsequently Goku are
That looks like it hurt.
spectacular, and the climax is pretty crazy.
That
The manner in
looks
which
like it hurts
Goku
multiple
adapts
times.
to Hit's time skip technique is great to watch develop.
Time skip, yep.
And the
Yep.
reveal of Kaioken being combined with Super Saiyan was fulfilling for longtime fans who, as children, would wildly kick their feet as they watched on the couch yelling, "Use Kaioken
I like
as
the blue
Super
hair.
Saiyan! You kick his green ass!"
It's a spectacle to be sure, and gives us
I don't
a
think kids are saying
breathtaking
that.
final battle for the arc. Oh, and Champa is there too, and Vados. They're okay. We'll
Va-
see how
wait,
they
is that
shake out in the multiverse tournament.
the
But for
Whis
now,
of
they're essentially
Champa?
doppelgangers, though not without their own charms.
Which finally
They have to be
leads us
related,
to
I
the
guess.
Goku Black
That's weird.
arc.
What is Champa the god of?
Rocks fall, everyone dies. Good night, everybody.
Kaiser.
What? Look, let's just get this out of the way. Evil Goku is a dumb idea.
Evil
But
Goku.
by God
Eh.
damn it, they actually managed to make Goku Black intimidating in every possible manner. From his very first
God,
appearance,
he
descending from
looks
the
so cool though.
clouds, shrouded in dust and debris, firing upon a tragically outgunned Trunks, and even murdering
Oh, no.
Bulma. It's powerful. It's entirely effective.
Why did he
and it
fight
sets the
Trunks?
tone
Why
for
is
the
Trunks
rest
still
of the arc.
around?
Grab a cushion, because I feel a butt coming.
But Zamas, whatever. He's your run-of-the-mill tragic deity. He takes his role as protector of the cosmos seriously, to the point where he finds
Oh.
the mere concept of mortals repulsive and repugnant. Why would he allow imperfect creatures to attain power and control the world around them, when all they do
I
is
guess that
bring
makes
war,
sense.
pollution, and destruction? His evolution into a Knights Templar-esque bringer of death and justice, then into a dark messiah, are not necessarily bad concepts.
Huh?
They require subtlety, depth,
That's-
and careful staging for the villain to not just
Zamasu's
come off as
everything,
completely
apparently.
egocentric and one-dimensional. While the concepts are certainly present, they're explicitly stated
Capsule
more than
Corp's still
implicitly
around.
felt and conveyed through actions and the story. This character would have worked well if he had truly suffered for it or instead had been mocked more openly for his god complex, but it's difficult, nigh impossible
is he not a
to
god?
identify with his cause for those already familiar with his archetype.
Yeah, if you're even slightly well-versed in literature, filmmaking, etc., you'll know that this character has been done better elsewhere. While it's cool to have a villain with a complex, morally gray motive steeped in the series lore, it falls apart along the way when the story becomes ridiculously convoluted.
They fuse? Oh, wait, Goku Black. They're the earrings.
Transformations start popping up with little to no
Do they fuse?
or acknowledgement.
Super Saiyan Rose has a great look to it, but it's never explained how it's achieved or why it's really any different.
It's just there.
Trunks' power-up is also never fully explained, even though it's a huge turning point.
What is his power-up?
Faux pas and oddities with the storytelling that padded the arc beyond an organic lifespan, and an
Did y'all like Dragon Ball Super? Was this good? Was this a good one?
And you're left with a complicated, frustrating arc. But even though we had a lot to complain about with Zamasu, he did have a lot of moments that were wholly entertaining in their own right. As well, some of the battles in the arc are some of the best the franchise has ever had to offer, and individual character moments throughout are both endearing and gratifying.
He's
While
getting
Goku Black peters out near
destroyed.
the end, his presence as a malicious, deadly Reaper is definitely more effective than Zamasu's
Okay.
complex. And while
He
the
had
final boss ends
a
up being
scythe.
wash, it gives us the first time in the series
What is going on with
the main villain
Zamasu? Why is he
not
looking like
defeated
that?
by Goku or Gohan
Trunks?
outside the movies.
To bring us to a close,
Oh.
Super is not a bad series. After the movie recaps, it's got plenty of wonderful moments that explore the characters
the
we grew
Pilaf
up with
gang.
and has numerous opportunities to tell new stories with them. While we spend a lot
Pan.
of time here ragging on
It's
it,
a
we
baby
want to
named
acknowledge
Pan.
that it only gets us this fired up because there are legitimately enjoyable facets that keep us coming back.
Where the series can be a bit frustrating in its more
It does
grandiose
look
moments,
like the
its
production quality is
standalone
like really
slice of life
good.
Episodes have been fantastic. And when the series does nail the drama and action, it often provides
picks up a tractor
superb and
stolen.
iconic character moments. There's plenty to enjoy in Super. You just have to be invested.
Nobody knows how the series will end outside of Toei Animation. Maybe. But it's got plenty
Wait,
of room
what do you
to
mean?
grow
What's
and
why
plenty
maybe?
of places to go. With pretty monumental hints of a multiverse tournament coming up, there are just so many possibilities that lie ahead. We just hope they'll make sure to
What
look where
did they do?
can
What
before
came
they take the next
ahead?
step forward.
Hey,
'Cause
did nobody
this is
bring
6
up
years from
Jelly
now.
Vegeta?
Good night, everybody.
Ew, no, don't do that. Don't bring up Jelly Vegeta. No, don't do that. Oh, God. Well, I'm actually showing my best friend Helsing Ultra on the bridge right now, and we're trying to convince her to watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged as well with me. So, would you be down for that? Definitely go check out the videos I do with my best friend Kirby. They are fantastic. I had no idea. I have no idea what the order is of Dragon Ball. Like, there's Dragon Ball. I know there's Dragon Ball, then there's Dragon Ball Z, and then there's, like, GT and Super, I'm pretty sure. Was there anything else? Am I forgetting a type of Dragon Ball? I'm not sure. I completely did not realize that Super was the current one at the time, which is it over now? Because this was 2016. So I don't know if they finished it or not. I haven't heard anything, I don't think. But next week we'll be back with the top 24 video games, which is crazy that they're, or the first video, I guess. And then we'll split these up somehow. And I'm not sure where the official DBcember playlist is by Team 4-Star, because this one has ones that are missing. I read your comments, leave some down below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you're subscribed. Thank you so much for 40,000 subscribers, which is insane, because my channel was deleted almost 2 years ago, right as I think I had just watched episode 60 part 2 Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and then my channel got deleted. So channel was going great, it was incredible, and then it got deleted and I had to start all the way back over. And I cannot thank you all enough for the support, and thank you to all the patrons, all the people that stuck with me. Some of you commented like, yeah, I was subscribed to the first channel. I was like, you're an OG, and especially you came back to this channel. Thank you to everybody, even if you're just finding it for the first time. It's the first video you ever watched. I have a Discord server, and it's a great community of people, and just that's my greatest accomplishment. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you back for the next one. But until then, take care and cue the music.
We were playing